My final word is that Ghanaians should sit up.
Sit up?
Yes.
And do what?
And defend their nation. Defend their sovereignty.
With what? Gun?
With everything.
How can I join the demonstration on Saturday? What do I need to do?
I mean, you just need to walk in as...
Where is it starting? Where is it ending?
It starts at Obra Sport as normal.
And then ends where?
And ends at... under the... what do you call it? The shopping mall area.
Are we presenting a petition to anyone?
We are not presenting a petition. We are Ghanaians are beginning to understand that certain things, they have to take it by themselves and fight for themselves. The politicians are not ready for us. The academia are not ready for us. The chiefs are not ready for us. Since this story came up, have you had any politician?
That's quite disappointing, I have to say. We've heard some judge say that it's not true, and
I spoke with some judge.
Nothing has been
I spoke with some judge, and I asked him, and he said that, look, Mr. Ayariga, the issue of the fact of the matter is that, to be very honest, this man has played with both parties, and he doesn't know what to say. But what he can say is that there is no such land in Ningo Prampram being sold to this gentleman. He has spoken to his chiefs. His chiefs has called all the elders. They've had a meeting, and no one among the royal has come out to say they have sold land out to the man. But I told him, look, that is not the end of the case. The case is that sometimes you might not have given him the land, but you sold the land out to what do you call them, estate developers, and then they in turn sell it out to him.
Oh, okay.
It's normal. So if he says he has it, he has it. Probably didn't buy it from the chief and bought it from a private developer. What can you say? No.
But the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs has also removed him from the list that I think he was already on.
Yes, they have to, because these people are not people you can just take them for granted. They have a long-term plan. Look, I'm even told Chinese are about to build 20,000 homes.
Where?
Somewhere around the Ningo Prampram top there.
I see.
Yes. So you see,
to create a Chinese town.
Exactly. Listen to your petition. So the investigation went through, and he was panting, sweating. He's not a king. He's not a what? But this is the palace you've built, and you're calling yourself a king. You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians. Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that one Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you imagine? If I show you videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens. I'm sure I've sent some of the videos to you. Insulting the integrity of the people who has given you land to live, to stay. Can you do that in Nigeria? Then what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, and the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief. The Hausas, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asante Hene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you go walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom. He who has lived with Nigerians will tell you that, Massa, be careful. And let me be
what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened? I wrote to the BNI, the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Land Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to Ashanti Hine and all that. And funny enough, this king, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and MPP. You realize all
there are some videos that will be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
Yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
But not, That can be his problem if they are not arrested.
There you see him over there.
Yeah, and look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country.
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
This is recent. This is his
not
kingdom.
This 2025. This is before election. I think.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this and today? It's the same story.
Yeah, but he got endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiedu
sitting down there.
The chairman of the NDC.
Why?
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that? You're a minority party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man. If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration, you will see the number of people who come out to support this demonstration against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana. Look, you remember in the last parliament, 2 parliaments ago, when I went to parliament.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, and the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief, the Hausas, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asantehene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom. When I'm president of the Republic of Ghana, inshallah, no foreigner will own property in Ghana.
Oh, no foreigner should own property in Ghana?
Will own property.
Don't you have property in Germany?
That is the German law.
But if you have property in Germany, you don't want Germans to have property in Ghana?
That's my law as president. I'm trying to protect the sovereignty of our nation, the lands of our, future generation, so that nobody takes. We have limited land. Land does not increase, it decreases. And once it's sold out, it's gone.
Yeah.
And Mr. Paul, if you look around Ghana, check around all the most important places in this country, the very luxurious communities and areas, all the properties that are owned by foreigners.
That's kind of true.
You understand?
From 1960s.
Till date, we're losing our sovereignty gradually to the foreigners. And look around again, all the big companies, from Spinters to everywhere, go around the whole world, the country, it's owned by foreigners. Where do we live as citizens? Slums, areas. We get choked in Medina, we get choked in Labadi, we get choked in Nima, we get choked in Kaswa. We live in slums. And the most important places is being taken over by the foreigners in this country, living a life that they cannot even live in their own country. And we are losing everything. And the worst of it is that our chiefs and our politicians are giving them the opportunity to take everything. We are talking about history. Our forefathers died for this country. And what are we doing? We're selling the country out.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Ningo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong. I agree with that.
Nobody who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law. It doesn't permit that. So you come in to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country. Shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you are going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who become president in Nigeria,
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who's a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and leave. And that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly, they are becoming another tribe in Ghana. Clearly, they are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from. And clearly, we are going to have a big problem in the future. Have you bothered to ask the kind of crime rate, then find out the associates of those crimes? And you will realize that 90% of every crime that is committed in this country, if you check the statistics, 90% is foreigners. And
well, I don't know about that.
10 is Ghanaians. Armed robbery,
foreigners.
Nigerians have taken
Kidnapping.
over. Kidnapping,
foreigners.
Nigerians have taken over.
Fraud.
Fraud, 419.
Yahoo.
What do you call it? Scams and everything.
Fraud boys.
Fraud boys, they've taken over, they've manipulated the system. They are now the hierarchy of our nation in terms of anything. Right now, they are even killing landlords. They come, they rent your house, one person shows his face.
Then 30 come and live there.
Then 30 come and live.
That's true. I hear that quite a lot.
And when you joke, they kill you. Our ladies, they are killing them, using them for their so-called rituals. Very soon, if we allow such a kingdom to happen, you will be registering missing people in this country every day.
Is he an Igbo royal in Nigeria?
No, he's not. He came here as an Igbo businessman selling cassettes.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Cassettes?
Cassettes.
And he made millions of cities to buy land?
He did not make millions of cities. He brought in a lot of prostitutes.
Prostitutes?
Ladies. You know the Nigerian ladies on the, what do you call it, cycle and all that?
I don't understand.
You don't know the syndicates of this Nigeria.
So he came selling cassettes, then he brought in...
Then they started trafficking...
Night workers?
Night workers, and now they started bringing Igbo boys and parading himself as the king.
But how does that make him rich?
Because they pay dues to him.
Who pays dues to him?
All these Nigerian boys who have shops in Nigeria. In Ghana here. The Nigerian boys with shops in here. They pay dues to their king.
Is that a lot of money?
Of course, that's a lot of money for him. He's like their God in Ghana. So the fact is that any problem they go through, they come to him, and don't forget, they know how to do this business. He's been able to parade him among all the big men in Ghana, showing himself in every kind of, what do you call it, gathering, and dressing and walking and making himself look. Even he's met the former president, he's met the current president, he's met Asante, he's met a lot of people, he's gone to visit them. That is power he's using to get from his own people. They now trust and believe.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells, and said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador. Nigeria.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security, who would just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition.
Kwenu, hey! Kwenu, hey! Where's one Igbo? Na ya kromu for Nigeria for hu komo na meba bedi. Na ebia ntia no nti ya mo ye Igbo kwenu no ma disu hey. Wozenu, mamuzi hey. Wozenu mamuzi hey. Oh, mu culture ye me fepa. High distinction TV o. Eti ha nya Igbo land, high distinction TV. Me a subscribe button no so ma me why na ye ni nkomo. Aya share, follow us on TikTok at Distinction TV, Instagram at Distinction TV, all the social media handles na at Distinction TV. Na afe ye din komo. Na me no ba be din komo bi. Minim say what it say. And na no Nigeria ha no. Yo ebe ya ne Nigeria. Ghana ha no. Yo Nigeria for ewa ha. na omati bi a ye from Igbos in Ghana na je say unse Nigeria no kwa ye wa Hausa for ye wa Yoruba na ye wo Igbo inti Igbo fo no omo wo Ghana omati kuo a omo yi ohene kura wodi oma no tie nkomo yi na enye ohene ne nko a ohene no nso ayiyi ne sub chiefs tie ne wo central region ye wo Nigeria fo e wo central region omo sub chief ukọ voter ukọ baby do ha sa na ye a ye wo ahemfu ni nyina omo senior staff ye be fa ne se senior minister ono nso e ho na aye omo celebrate omo afahye kra Igbofu e wo Ghana nyina omo hia woni ngo pram na omo di omo afahye ame na o ka se kra Captain Smart Oma man title oye Igbo den Oma man title ni bia Captain Smart kro oma si ni hene na papa your that screen you see ono no oye the Igbo king. I think that Ghana 1997. No, he was dealing in spare parts. Ne free one try Ghana BMT. Me no ka se kwa wawale Ghana ni na yere ye Ghana ni. No na eye Igbo fo ni nyina ehene. E wo Ghana ha. Na say video bi ba bontia. Openi ye kire se oma akwa 50 acres of land we ngo pram omba be si Igbo village. Igbo village no mbesi omo palace ombesi school ombesi hospital ombesi rooms crash say wo a wo pe baby ada wo ya Nigeria ni wo to entourage wo ba wo nya baby ada ne ade asem ne ko ba na yesi ye ko amanfo close so ampa Ghana wo ko UK ye wo Ghana fo mo UK ye wo peni a wo da o ma no but omo ntimi nka say omo koto asase wo UK ho no man ka say omo si omo ye ne ba ye ya amanfo kasapa omo se dabi ama owura Sam George kra ba tweet ya ka said e bi obi enu ababa beto asase 50 acres ewo ni go pram it let peace reign Ghana fo bi ka said e bi entesa untimi nyesa uko obi kroba untimi nkonkota asase se oba besi wa himfie ni we yi wo ho it is not done that way na even ken no kwa da wo so kra no eni kwa so mo de to so because ye wo ken na ye wo chief meba betechem some other time enti kwama na ekoso na manfo dodo na de omanu atu nipa ba ko de na edi ka tu mu ekwaku menu na wo chechem a wo se yem bi se wo se nipa no kura no a ye ka ne ho asemi Ghana card no wo bi na ade ya wo ke kura ebe possible na kwaku menu di ni nyansa betechire akasa achechim na amanfo nso owie ye no mse kwaku menu so as a politics ye di trim asa asem na wo kani nyina wo pese ebe ka kwa follow ndi se nyam na me kasa na amanfo bi ka because ebe amanfo be comment ni ade na kwaku menu asem o kan no I don't see anything wrong with it because no so kire na dwene because Ghana de maka kire mo se obi a kire na dwene but before that yenkotie kwaku menu
yemusa se wa citizen of Ghana na Ghana ban enimu na Ghana ban nim se wo fie awo Ghana na mmemme no mienu na ye kasa na ebusa se sa no mo nyina se ne pipa sam ye kama owo kwan se wo to fie wo kurumi ha se de wo ye Ghana ni a wo ko Europe unye Europe ni na wo firi wo so pese wo to fie wo Europe no enam se wo nya nkrata wo fa mra kwa so no wo kwan se wo to fie wo America wo kwan se wo to fie wo UK no eye se unye bibi bone betia area no ni kuro na obi anu ma mimi fie ha mo se me wo fie wo America met me siesim sa hemfie emfa America ban ho de hia se menye bibia kom ayi no community na me wo mu no menye bibi ma ne heti obi okay ebiem papa no wo ha nye ne oba ha ma enye ne ache na mu mefina trend say waba ha na yawo ma me san ka asem no si me hu se we are Captain Smart and wa kobo oso bo ne hinu na ahene no se yete se bia wa bo Captain Smart hina mumma yenya abotre ne mu sa ahene kura o de ama Captain Smart mumma yenya abotre ni hu ade kura o ti a wo de ma Captain Smart ma bia ye mfa Captain Smart hu abufu o se ye won kofo bebi o ma mpa o munya da Captain Smart ba se wonya da no kura na asemba na wonya abotre na wo busa die ntia ebia Igbofo no ball eye Captain Smart ahini hwe okwa America ye wasante for hene hello I'm talking to somebody okwa America ye wasante for hene UK kwebe wo jo ye wasante for hene wo America America nyɛ sɛ wɔyɛ America nyinaa asantefo.
Eti kwakumenu na yakɔ akɔtie no na ɔno nso de n'anum asɛm ato dwa no. Na nipa baako a after kwakumenu ɔde n'anum asɛm to dwa ɛyɛ Efiaso Aseniga. Ɔno de asɛm ba na wanke bia na ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno a. Efiaso a oh woman ne adwene nyɛ baako sei. Na ɔno ka na wɔyɛ sɛ dabi. Nigeria fo no kura no ɔmu susia so. Eti Nigeria fo no nkoso ndi nsɛmu no a te sɛ afei yɛbɛyɛ mmerɛ bi a yɛbɛpa mo nyina efi kurom a. Which is not done that way. Into ɔno ne de ɔse adeɛ we nka yɛ no ane sɛ na me yɛ ka ne sɛ na anyɛ yi. Adai ɛde ba asɛm a ɛba ne sɛ yɛyɛ ne den. Eti no nso no. Efiaso Aseniga nso aba abɛkasa. Ɔse Nigeria fo na mo ba Ghana adeɛ na mo bɛ scamming. Ɛna asawo ni ade. Anyame na meka wo efia nti bi a mepu bi akyerɛ wa nti ani matem. Ye wo de kotie Efiaso Aseniga. Wa ye nkotie ne ma.
Nigerians in Ghana, apart from 419, asawo, kidnapping, armed robbery, cocaine dealing. Skate. Mama kroni munya shisa. Kwa Mr. President, ever cast Nigeria phone call. We have entertained enough. More get until the person that disrespect is too much. Kwasiate. Mo ba chichi girls na man enye mo. Na man enye mo. Na man westi wo mo ubesi kingdom. Aboa ne wona. Kwasia brana kwafra wo fa no ba kire nwu mu. Stupid people. No. Yes. That the Igbo people have attempted. They have drawn the battle line. We are at war, Ghana youth. We are at war. We are at war with corruption. We are at war with leaders who can't stand up for us. And we will fight this war.
Right, it's no na dan Efiaso Aseniga. Asemo no so abeka no. Enti me say me no say I think that the government is in talk with this particular man, the Igbo king na or Ghana no send be ya. Sa asem no kan ne dey. I don't think say it will happen. And manfo bebre now Sadiq Obama kwad na no to mu a wo kase da bi. Even if the man is able to acquire that land, there's no way they can take over Ghana. Because Ghana fight say, hey, na man idia wo ba be na some person will take over Ghana. You can't take over someone's country. It is Sadiq Obama cry say, oh, now we kwanya first time Yoruba fo bi by class no be yo mo di asase eye yi so ankosi aga. Eno ne de anya nti. Won me ye kwa amonye enya hwe. Sadiq Adam so be ka bia amanfo de omano atu. Na mmom no nipa dodo na ekasa. And they mean whether it will commence or it won't. But whatever may be the case, me wa Hawaii. Me de baba so medini SS got Distinction TV ni. And also subscribe man. Follow us on all the social media handles: Instagram, Distinction TV, TikTok, Distinction, Facebook, Distinction TV. Meaning SS Scott. Maka.